So what exactly are we doing today?
What we're doing is that back in November, I was working on a client, and she told me she had just got certified in this kind of yoga to help firefighters deal with stress. And so as we were talking about it, she told me that more firefighters die from suicide than job-related deaths and natural causes combined. And I was like, what are they doing about it? And she said there's really not much out there for them. And so that got me thinking. And then a couple weeks later, I worked on a gentleman who's vice president of a company. They travel the nation training first responders and all the different stuff that they do. And I asked him, I was like, what's the stat on that? And he said, actually, that's the same stat for all first responders. Police officers, sheriff, even 911 callers, I guess is about that. And the other variable is that there's a very high divorce rate, understandably.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stress. So as we were talking, I said, well, I could put together some material to teach people how to help each other deal with stress, kind of calm the body down, basic techniques for how to deal with discomfort and minor pain, that kind of thing. Not to really to fix stuff, but just to get you to deal with it in the moment, to give you time to get to a professional.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so, and he was like, yeah, just get it done and he'll help me get it out there. So that's what we're doing here today. Because I was going to do seminars, but I got to thinking it's so much material and people don't have time to go do it. It's hard enough for us to get organized to do this.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be better just to get the material and put it on YouTube. That way it can potentially help more people in the long run. So that's what we're doing today.
Awesome.
I'm going to be teaching you how to work on Austin, and Austin teach you how to work on Emily. So we're going to back to back do the whole body. And for today, we're just going to do how to de-stress each other.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, and the challenge is that what I want you to do for the next 30 days after you learn this is, Emily, 3 times a week, you have to work on Austin for at least 5 minutes.
Okay.
At least 5 minutes.
I can commit to that. I can do 5 minutes.
And then Austin, the same thing. You got to work on Emily
For 15 minutes.
at least.
At least an
That's what
hour.
she's gonna want. Yeah, at least 5 minutes, 3 times a week. Now, let's say you've had a bad day or whatever, you're really hurting. Obviously, you could spend more time working on her, but you need to reciprocate the same kind of time when you're working on him. So that's kind of what that's the challenge, and then we'll reconvene a month from now with some more material, that kind of stuff. So,
Gotcha.
any
Okay.
questions on? any
So
of that?
just 5 minutes is all that it takes sometimes just to.
We're not doing the full body, obviously,
Yeah.
but what we're going to do is videotape the whole session, and then we're going to do, if somebody wants to watch the whole session, they can, or they can just click on like just neck or just feet or whatever,
Gotcha.
and then they can watch the instructions on how we did that. And then so they can literally just pull up on their laptop, wherever they're going to work on each other, and just watch that and go along with it. The video is going to be probably more than 5 minutes for that section, body part, but as you understand and get the concept, you don't need the video. I'm trying to make it as easy as I can. Again, this is basic techniques. We're not trying to fix anything. It's not deep tissue.
Yeah.
So trying to keep it simple.
Well, that's good. And like, for me, I'm able to work on Emily because I studied so much anatomy and physiology, and I kind of know all the muscles and how it's all laid out.
Cool.
But for a lot of people, that's not the case, and they have no idea like how things are connected to each other.
Right.
So it's exciting to.
I met one person that was training and weightlifting a long time ago, and she asked, I had explained all this stuff to her, a lot of technicals, and at the end of it she was like, where's my tricep? And I was like, I just wasted that whole, she was so polite the whole time, you know, I was rambling on. So yeah, I'm trying not to use any anatomy as best I can, terminology. I want to keep it simple so anybody can just look at it and follow and be like turned off by all the anatomy terminologies. You don't really need that.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm excited.
Well, let's get started.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Cool.